The only military shooter where I enjoyed running more than shooting. Yeah, you heard me. Sprinting, wall running and sliding into the next fight felt better than the fight itself. I'm talking about Titanfall 2. Respawn's entertainment 6-hour roller coaster that packs more fun into movement than most games do into their entire arsenal. And then there is BT, a 20-foot tall walking tank that makes you feel like a kid seeing a Gundam for the first time. Today we are diving into why this short but legendary champion still get talks about a decade later and why it deserves more love than it ever got. The game starts with basic introduction of the troop called Pilot, an unskippable cutscene. Then straight up into the training where you can choose difficulty, and then game shows you how gorgeous the world is going to be. The game is set on the timeline where ongoing war is between militia and IMC, as IMC are evil who are trying to attack the planet called Frontier, which is the home planet for the militia. Now see, the mission was simple. There will be a rifleman into the ground marching to a target, which is to destroy the fold weapon which IMC has created to attack. There is another Titan army who are going to be supportive army and going to be charge of the assault. It was a rough start, but rifleman was holding his ground. Then what they forget to take into account was that they are the one who are attacking on the home ground of someone else. There would going to be ambush already planned. There is an apex predator group on the fighting ground fighting alongside with IMC. Now they have fully prepared army has come down. Through the help of this mercenary groups, IMC really take over all the troops of the frontiers or militia. So at the last there was only Jack Cooper was left and his mentor inside the BT or Titan, which his mentor died tragically and then transfer his authority to rifleman who is not a pilot, which is kind of very big deal if you think in terms of normality. For example, let's say you have handed over a fighter jet just because you have some experience with flying fighter jet in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Then the first mission start. You are asked to find a battery for the BT and then meet with the Captain Anderson, who is dead upon your arriving. But there is some anomaly going on. What's that is, well, you go back on past and come back to the future. That's the whole thing here. Like, it just constantly change past and future. After quite a action, and then this thing happened. Now I don't know how to explain it. It's just that gorgeous and be happy for that. Then meet with other soldiers, sort the beacon, defend yourself from Titan of the mercenaries. Oh right, I forgot to tell you about that mercenaries also have Titans too. Then Sergeant come and ask BT to leave Cooper as he is not pilot, but BT refused to do so. Then they go into full-blown war. In here, with the help of BT, anti-artillery missile is in the ship that is in the air like a genius. BT doesn't abandon Cooper even though the mission was complete and then got shut down to death, but still save the Cooper, hand him the share kit which contain a data knife, auto-aiming pistol and a data core of the BT. And then you just become unstoppable beast because you know you don't have to aim. I know how much you guys suck at aiming, so this is the best level of enjoyment of the life you are going to have. And then what? There is some Titan fight and then BT blow whole planet up, you know, typhoon with the full weapon as there is no way to actually stop it. So BT also followed the protocol number 3, save the pilot. And yes, this is what happens here. BT sacrificed himself to save the frontier planet of Malaysia and as well as Cooper. That was the plow. Now for the gameplay. About gameplay, it was awesome, but the whole gimmick of piloting a Titan wasn't too great for me. Instead, I enjoyed the story, set pieces and combat movement more. So you can do well wall running, sliding, jumping twice in mid-air. And when it comes to shooting the enemies, there are multiple ways you can go for it. You can just stay behind the cover and combat like this, or you can go by just flanking by doing a proper wall running using your dual jump mechanic or even invincibility clock, or the best part here being sliding. Yes, sliding. My gameplay was so hard that I forgot to use any of those and I was just randomly shooting and I was on easy mode. So it really doesn't matter. The guns are great. Well, I kinda into more AR or SMG type of guns. My personal favorite, Volt. The gun that shoots some kind of energy blast and it different types of grenade. There are different types of enemies. For example, this basic one with different guns. There is robot army called Spectre, can directly hack them with your data knife. And there are one more which with Sealed, whom you can flank if you can get right angle to slide, or you can throw a grenade on the top of the behind the scene, and boom. Well, there is one more enemy which I don't know the name of course, but those enemies really pissed me off. Like, yes, I want to replay this game, but just to think that I have to complete that level, a level where those enemies were the only concern. Sorry, I am not powerful enough to do that. Headshot also feels great. Head explodes and helmet goes flying. Boo boo boo. What else do you need? Yes, you can shoot normal enemies from inside a Titan too. Well, that's it. There is not deep analysis in character, not because there is not to do. There are way more to explore in this game, but I'm not interested to do so. So you should know the difference where I am lazy or the game doesn't have anything. In this scenario, I am lazy. Well, why the hell you want me to do that? There are 20-30 games released every day. Just please damn play more games, bro. Apart from this, there is multiplayer stuff, but for the serious and veteran dudes. So if you are nerd, don't even think about going in this territory. The server is still active and multiplayer is still supported. So if you have buddies, go chill and go do that. I didn't have one, so I ignored it, just like your crush do to you. Overall games feel a love letter to me. A game which I think I didn't needed it, but oh boy, I was in great need of this level of BT. Now that's it for the video. You can leave this, buy the game and chill with your dudes and have fun, or you can watch this to procrastinate.